Joe Zekas from YoChicago.com. I'm at 235 Van Buren at the edge of the loop with Karen and Jim.
Living in the suburbs for the last 29 years, we wanted to try something different. Look at perhaps property down here, spend more time in the city. We love to come into the city and not having a place down here, having to drive all the way back to the suburbs, after a dinner sometimes got to be, a little bit too much, and it's nice to be able just to have a place here and spend a weekend.
Like to get down here every weekend, but it probably about 3 weekends out of the month. Once in a while in the summer we'll come down during the week, but we still have a child at home, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. But eventually in the next year and a half we'll be empty nesters, and we have a large home in the suburbs, and we probably would unload that and rotate between here and maybe New Mexico, Arizona, Florida. We're not sure. It depends where the rest of the kids wind up.
Have you found some favorite places in the neighborhood?
Tons. Oh my gosh. We're going tonight to Sunda. Love that. That little Tutto Italiano around the corner. That's right on Wells, isn't it? That's a fun little place.
Across the street from Cactus on the corner. That's a nice place. Been there forever.
We were looking in the River North area, and obviously it's very vibrant. There's a lot of activity, and we kind of liked how it was a little quieter here. Really just kind of fell in love with this building. We were looking for really an urban feel. Living out in the suburbs where we are, it's pretty much out in the country, and wanted an urban feel, and found it with this property. The high ceilings, the concrete, exposed concrete, we really liked, and yeah, so it was really came down to this place and a spot on Ohio up in the River North, and settled on this one. Looked on the 35th floor, came real close to doing something there, and then we found this spot on 45, and just as soon as we walked in, we kind of knew this was going to be it. One of the largest balconies in the building, definitely a signature unit in the building, 35 feet across, a lot of space. I just love the views. You can see south, you can see west, you can see north. As I mentioned earlier, you can see the lake even. Yeah, we're huge sports fans, so the fact that we can see the United Center from here is kind of fun. And if we peek around the corner, we can see US Cellular. I'm surprised how quickly the little store went in downstairs. That place is fabulous. They have great wines, great sandwiches. They need a florist.
Great selection of beer too.
Yeah, their beer and wine selection is pretty amazing. I mean, I've seen more craft beers in that little store downstairs than I have in places like Binny's.
We kind of like just experimenting with different restaurants, and as Jim had mentioned, we're big sports fans, so we're at Blackhawks games or Sox games.
Bulls games, Sox games. From the other side of the building, you can easily see Soldier Field, so we're kind of right in a great spot where, if we wanted to, we could walk to a Bear game, we could walk to a Bulls or Hawks game. Wouldn't walk to the cell.
But you can just hop right on the Red Line or the Metro.
We can catch Metro right here, right behind us at the Chicago Board of Trade, or the
really convenient.
Board of Options Exchange there, and just shoot right down to 35th Street, and we're there. So.
I like the diversity of the building, and we talked about that before. It's just a very nice mix of young and old. I see more younger people. I mean, with the law school, obviously, right around the corner, you see a lot of law students here. But it's very diverse, and I like that.